Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this third episode, we have to solve these, which is to do group 1 and 2, which is included here with them. But most of you there, you have the same thing. Load companies and load the user accounts when the form starts. Where we find the form starting? There are two places for the form to be started. First of all, here, this is the same name as the form here. This is special. It has no void and nothing here, just public and the name of the form or the class. This is called constructor. We will talk about it later in more details. So this constructor means when the system starts or when this object has been created, which is the form in this case, or when it is open, it will pass through all these processes here. This is one thing. The other thing which you can do as well, which is called, if you double click on the form itself, double click. What is the form? Is this the form? Yeah. Because this is maybe something like here. Okay. Like this. I want to be in the form itself. Okay. Which is here. It's called something like form load. This is the form load. When form load, I put anything here. When the form started or called, automatically will go here. So there are two places. One place here, and the other place in the constructor. The constructor is the method, which is the same name as the class and has no void and nothing. So this is where everything started here. So we are going to put it here in this case. So we need to load the companies. We load the companies from the text file. How to do that? If we go to the document, our document, and we find here load data from file. Okay, load data from file. So if I click on this one, it takes me to this load data from file. This is for companies. Start from here and end somewhere here. Okay, so let me copy this from here, from the void until here. Copy and go where I put it here, because all of these are methods. See, this is method, this is method, this is method. So I can put it anywhere but in the method level. So let me put it here. If I close this, this is a method, this is a method, this is a method, this is a method. Okay. So I want to create a method here as well. So if you paste it here, it would be here, which is a method as well, like them. Okay. So I'm concerned about these now, which is this one and that one. Okay. What is the problem here? Okay. The problem here, if you look at here, so this is company. You see, this is company object created here. And I am going to fill up the companies. What happened? What happened here? Let us see what happened. This is companies, the array clear. To make it clear, no, nothing inside it. If the file exists, company.txt, which is in fact in the bin. If it is not exist, that's if it's false, not exist, return not exist. But if it is exist, that means create array of type string of each line in the text. Where is the text? Text usually in here. In here, let me say, this is the companies. No, not here. This is the model. The companies is here, as you see here. So these are the lines. Each line has a company here. See? But we have ID 1, name, email. So based on what? Based on this one. See, this is the company. It has ID, name, and email. But if you look here, where we are working now, see here, we have, okay, so what happened now? That line, so it make array of lines. يعني in the location 0 the first line, in the location 1 the second line. We have 2 lines from which text, from this text اللي هو exists in the bin. Now for each line, for each of these lines, from the lines here, 2 lines I have at the moment, line 1, line 2, take a line here, create something to split what's there. You see in the text file, you see we have comma, comma, comma between them. So I want to split them here and put them in array. The first location is for the first one, which is 0, the 1 to this one, and the 2 to this one. Tamam? So here, this is what's split, and put it in another array, which is called, so now array for lines, and array for each line, the parts of that line. Then I create company. I want to fill up the information in the company. A new company. This is C, called C. So in the C, what I need, I have to fill up these, which is here Paris. I don't like the Paris. So I go to say convert to integer. Okay. And this is instead of Paris, which is okay. The part 1, because it's integer, number 1. See, number 1, integer. If this is text, this is text. Okay. The number 1 integer, but have you noticed the problem here? What's the problem? Yeah, who knows this? If you know it with yourself now, tell me and I will give you a point. 2 points. يعني كونوا صادق مع نفسك. If you know it, I'll give you 2 points. Why this is incorrect? Because the company here, based on what? Based on this company. Which is based on what? Based on this company. You see the name here? The name is ID, not the company ID. So let us go here. And how you verify this? Delete the dot. Then make the dot again. It tell you what are there. So we have the ID now in the company as done. And the name, same thing. Dot name. I have name here. Okay. So what happened now? From that array of parts, first element has the ID, second element has the name, third element has the email. Then add this company. That's the important of you see this is the list. It would be nice to have, instead of the array, you see the array, you don't know what's the size, if this size reach or whatever. This has no limit, no reach. So when you add the C here, the whole company added to the array. You can go to AI and ask about this if you want to learn more, and we will talk about it in our next class. So we created load companies, but it's not exists here because we didn't call it. So where we want to call it, we call it in when the form is started. Then I will load everything and put them in the array. Okay, which is here in the array. Put them all in the companies. So the companies contains now everything we have. Okay, let me go to here and put this here. Call it because it's void. So just simply like that. Now let me see if that is correct or not. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to stop here before the running of the company, and I'm going to stop here after the running of the company, and I will see what happened to the text, to the list, which is the company list here. See the company's list. I want to see them. I'm going to run it and see what happened. So now this will open the login. The login, I have the error here. Let me see. Say no. Go. Contains lab something. Yeah, because I think it's Control Y. The screen is changing. Tab. That's the tab or something. So what happened to the tab? And here is the tab also, because we have tab 1 and tab 2. Let me see. Okay, so where is the problem here? Repeat it here. You have the problem here, which is saying problem here. Form contains a definition. Node does not contain a definition for control. There is control which is not defined. So let me at the moment just switch it off. I hope it will work with that. So yeah, some one of the controls in the files. Let me run it. Okay, as we said, it will stop here because I could stop here. You know? But let me see what is the contents now of the companies. It should be empty. Okay, so I go to the companies watch here and say companies. Okay, that's to watch what's the company. If I open it here, view, 0 has no 0 elements. Count is 0. There's nothing here. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the next one, which is continue the run. Now pass through this. So to go through all that and collect all the information, I'll put them in the companies. Let me go to the companies. You see, company has two now. Which are the two lines. First line is this one. See, email, ID, and company. And the second one is this to and future take and all that stuff. You see. So that means it is now loaded. That's what I want to say. Okay, although this take a long time and more than 5 minutes, but let me complete this part. So I stop it here. So I achieved what I want. Now remove both of these. What this happen, what's going to do here is to check the there is the combo and the if you go to here and you see the combo here, this is combo. Okay, so I'm talking about this combo. So if the combo item count greater than 0, make it 0. Don't necessarily, just you can say combo selected the index equal to 0 to be at the first one, which is usually by default. So it's not very important. But that's just to show you what you have. Okay. Now the important things here, I want to have the other one, which is user account text. I want to load it. How to load it? I should have a method like this. It's called load user account. Simply you can copy this and modify it to be here. Load user accounts, and simply here you see this user accounts here. Why we put it outside here? Why not inside here? I wanted to answer these questions. Why it is on the level of the class we put them here, not inside the method. So I wanted to answer this question. Just think about it or ask ChatGPT about it. Okay, now I put here, which is load user account. Okay, and I put here the user accounts dot clear. If exist, which file is exist? That means this is user account. User accounts. This one. Copy. Exist user accounts. Not exist. Here string, same thing, but here is the for the user accounts text. Line, same thing, line, because I want to split them, so I put them in the line here. And here is important, user account method class. User account class. It's better. You can keep it here. So of course, this is user account. I can keep it C, but it reflects not good here, which is here. I have to say user account like that. Any name? User account. Let me say user account. Okay, here all of them here, but it depends on which value you want to collect. Okay. The load user account you should have based on what? Based on this user account class, user account class. If I have ID, email, password, role, and you have here, which is for the company ID. At the moment, keep it at the moment. So let us load all these. Okay, load all these. If we go to the here, and here user account, user account dot what ID, same, but this is for user account part 1, yes, and user account dot email, which is the second one, email, correct? Second one, yeah, and the password, the third one, which is number 2. Okay. Yeah, user account dot is it the role or password? I think the role. Number to check it. No, password. Okay, I can make. This is number. User account dot email dot password equal to 2, and this is 3, because otherwise it will replace it here. And then I add here to the what? To the user accounts. This one, array. I add it to it. User accounts, and here the user account. Here we go. So why it is dimmed here? Because we didn't call it yet. We need to call it. What's the call? Load user accounts. Where we call it? We call it here after the company here. No, here. Yeah, after the company. This will call now load all the accounts. Okay. That one called the companies, and this called the accounts. So if you check it, you will find the account has been loaded here. Okay. This is for this part. Keep this role selection only if the form uses the role combo. Okay, that's fine, and no problem. Okay, that's it at the moment. So we finish this. Let us go to this one, which is register. When we click the register, it should come here, as you see here in the form. If we click register here, it go to here. So I want what? I want to load all these information and put them here. At the moment, I think you have enough to work on. Maybe I generate the other videos later, maybe, or something. So you have enough to work on the next couple of days. Okay, thank you. See you later.